She is the first woman in history to amass 7,000 points in the heptathlon, and her 7,291 points remain a world record to this day.
Jackie, you did what you set out to do. Congratulations. Does it feel as good as you thought it would?
Yes, it even hurts too.
I started running at the age of 9. Back early on, didn't realize how sport would make a big difference in my life. I didn't know I had the potential to do something that I love doing. I just love trying everything and not knowing that it will eventually bless me with my school of choice and to meet people from all walks of life later on in life. Growing up in East St. Louis, you don't realize that where you're growing up is tough. You know, it is the foundation, and through sport and growing up in East St. Louis, I knew that my family didn't have a whole lot. I knew that I wanted more for myself. I believe that if you're good, I can be better. And having that kind of attitude, for me, gave me innately, I think, a killer instinct to pull out the best in myself and to never give up. When I think about it, where girls' sports were during the time when I was participating, it was like you just participate. You know, it's recreational. Younger days, you didn't see a lot of women participating. When I saw the '76 Olympic Games on television, Evelyn Asher, they put UCLA. And so I'm thinking, wow, that's a school that supports women's athletics. UCLA stood for excellence and the very best. And I felt that if I wanted to be one of the best, then I would have to go to UCLA to be able to wear that jersey with those 4 letters across my chest and represent it to the highest level. To see the difference from when I was in school versus now. Now they're pouring into, it seems like they're pouring into women's athletics. I remember the very first time I visit UCLA, you could see all the great things in the making. And it's just to see how it has transformed and just unbelievable. Women's sports are on the forefront here at UCLA because when I was here, it was just the beginning. Some things just didn't exist. And so to know that it is truly a family, you know, and people from, you know, all walks of life. It's great when you have those 4 letters, you know, across your chest and you represent it with the utmost because not everyone get an opportunity. Each and every one of you are role models. You know, all the young girls, young boys, you know, you inspire them to greatness because you do things that people didn't even know was possible to do. To have the gift, to be blessed with a gift that you all have. You inspire so many people that you don't even know, but you inspire me because you're a part of the Bruin family. In high school, I did 3 sports, volleyball, basketball, and track and field. And I wasn't sure if I was going to play basketball because I thought maybe I was too short. I knew that basketball could help my track and field career. And eventually, when I had an opportunity to make my first Olympic team, I knew in my heart I wanted to make the team in track and field. The opening ceremony is I literally can see myself right in the Coliseums, and now I'm really starting to feel what the Olympics is all about because the Coliseum is packed. I mean, thousands and thousands of people. You know, I do not have a favorite one because each one really made me a much better athlete while competing in the Olympic Games. And for me, I always, I see people out there that I feel have the potential that could break my record, but it's timing is everything. And for me, even with 7,291 points, I really wanted 7,300. I fell short.
When people think of Jackie Joyner-Kersee, they do think of the greatest female or just athlete of all time, right?
I think the most important thing to me is the contribution that I've been able to make to society, you know, and it goes back to being a great person.
Yes.
You know, no matter what the accolades I might have received, you know, but did I remain true to who I am and the person that my parents will always be proud of.
It's really, really good to have you sitting here and just talking to everyone to show them what a great individual you are and how that is the most important thing to UCLA. Obviously, we want the accolades, we want the medals, we want the NCAA titles, but at the end of the day, when you can say UCLA is a great place to be and they produce people like Jackie Joyner-Kersee, that's what keeps us going and that's what keeps UCLA at the top of the collegiate chain.
You know, is that I am so humble and blessed and to realize that I'm in a position where I can encourage and motivate others and even my time was my time, but how can I share my wisdom with others to allow them to continue to see the gaps that are being filled. So to be in that position is that I don't take it lightly. The reason it's important for me to give back because as a youngster, people made it possible. How can I give back to others in a way that others did for me? And it just started off by giving up my time. My foundation started back in 1988. I built a community center in my hometown of East St. Louis. So everything we do is from cradle to careers. How can we help them become real productive citizens and being able to set our young people on a path? What it means to be a Bruin. For me, wow, it's my life. I always wanted to be a Bruin. Didn't know if they were gonna knock on that door, but when they knocked on that door, I ran through it and ran to the West Coast. You know, like it was my last dying wish. So to be a Bruin is like, it's like being in heaven.